All right, everybody. Jack McKeag here, Liberty Aid Academy, and we're going to do the Trust Crash Course. This is the last Trust Crash Course before the big price jump on March 1st. Now, remember, we're in February. I think it's a leap year, so you get an extra day, the 29th. Then I'll be going live on Thursday. That's the last day to get the McKeag Mastery Trust bundle for a ridiculously low price of $14.97 before it goes to $34.97, and the trust is going to go from $9.97 to $19.97. There'll be more courses in the McKeag Mastery bundle. There are new courses coming online and so on, but generally you want to get it before the big price jump, I think. So, all right, let's talk 3.0. Hell oh. Hell oh. That's funny. 3.0 has got a hell point oh. What a crazy name. You think is this someone who has a body? Do you have a body? That would be fascinating if you do. What an unusual name for someone with a body. All right. So Trust Crash Course is all right, Jay. How you doing? Tony Coffee. All right. G Brown. Hey, good afternoon, Jack. Will the not pay child support help with someone who is already paying child support? Yeah, it should. It should help that. It should help that. Yes. Yes, it should. Yes. 3.0. God, nobody. That's what I mean, Jay, right? It's a channel name. Uh huh. You're a channeler. Channel the ether. All right. Um, so we're going to go over the trust crash course. I just want to let you know, the big price move. This stuff is so crazy, ridiculously almost free already, and I got a great team here, and we've been doing this for over 10 years with proof, and everyone's successful with the work here at Liberty Aid Academy. It's the only place you're going to find financial information, these financial hacks, anywhere online, and that's anywhere from any lawyer, from any attorney, from anyone on the internet, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. You're not going to find anywhere with this level of testimonials, with this level of proof. My own proof, and everyone else's proof that does this work. You're not going to find it anywhere. It's not possible. You're not going to find it from any other school, not Harvard, not Stanford, not MIT. They don't have this level of proof of outcome that we have at this school. And we've been doing this over 10 years with proof. They don't have any proof. Other schools just don't have any proof. They have like giant prices that you pay and no proof. But we got proof. Uh, let's talk. No. Okay, what an unusual response. No. Uh, yeah, hey, Jack. You love the 39 show? So do I, Jim. So do I. Thanks for running them, Tim. You're the best. Thursday at 7 p.m. Tim Tim and I host that show, and we get some live talks on it. Boy, you talk about some incredible stories that come on there from people doing this work. It's really amazing. So, Ricardo. Okay. Interesting. All right, Ricardo. Well, you know, if you'd like to get out of death and taxes, you came to the right place. So let's get into the trust crash course. If you have any thoughts, any questions, what have you, put them in the chat, please. Ricardo Benjamin. All right. What an unusual two first name, dude. That's cool. Uh, so the trust crash course. All right. What is Liberty Aid Academy? Let's go over that. Liberty Aid Academy teaches our students to pay zero IRS taxes, be exempt from IRS forms and recording, get other free money and free services proven by testimonials to work for all of our students. That's right. Our courses all use copyrighted, unique material only used at our school. All our students' testimonials have a notarized affidavit proving their outcomes, and testimonials are 100% real by real people just like you. How about that, huh? No other school has that. There's no one else on the internet with that. No one. Pretty amazing, right? It works for everyone, what we're doing. It's great. So let's keep going, eh? So I'm the founder of this work. It's my copyrighted information. In 2008, I lost my business, multiple homes, my bank accounts, my credit rating, and all my friends. Everything was gone. I was living the American nightmare. I went from riches to rags overnight. I was living in my Geo hatchback in Walmart parking lot with no money and all the time in the world. I decided to put my master's in accounting and my MBA to real work and learn why this financial collapse happened. That's when I discovered the information they don't want you to know. And that's what I'm sharing with you today. G. Howard, hello. Can I receive social SSI payment and be a trustee of your trust that makes a large income? Yes, 100%. What a great hack. And we teach people how to do that. Yes, you can. Congratulations. Why? Why can I answer that in that way? Let's go over that. That's a great question. And let's go over the basics of why that's possible. Because of trust, right? Own nothing, control everything. You're first of all, people don't own anything. You can't own anything. That's right. You can't own anything. Only a corporation can, like your person, your straw man, right? All capital letter name, 9-digit number, an LLC, all any letter name and a 9-digit number, an EIN, right? Or a trust, right? Has a name, a 9-digit number. Corporations own things, people do not. So, your person isn't you, right? People can't own anything. You go to a bank and you're like, oh, I'd like to open a bank account. You can't open a bank account. They have to be like, well, let's see your paperwork. What's your social security number? First of all, it's not your social security number, it's theirs. They created it, right? Out of this corporation with your name on it. So it's not you. So the trick is everything goes in the trust, everything, right? And your person has nothing. That's right. And you say, oh, yeah, I have nothing. And you have nothing. But you're trustee of the trust. Everything goes in there. And when money goes in and out of the trust, that's all it has to do. You have a bank account, money goes in and out of the trust. Guess what? The IRS gives an EIN, and you get automatically, without application other than the EIN, 501c3 status, but a special 501c3 status where you don't fill out any documents to the IRS. You don't fill out any reports, anything year after year after year. Doesn't matter what you do, business or personal, that has no meaning anymore. Just as long as money goes in and out and in and out of that bank account or some bank account under the trust, you don't pay the IRS a penny and you don't send them any paperwork. Never, right? You never do it. You never send them any money. And so what happens over here with your person? It has nothing. It has nothing. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't have anything. Nothing under the name anymore. Everything goes in the name of the trust. And so right, your person has nothing. So it qualifies to get everything from the government for free, like EBT, $300 a month, right? SSI, whatever that is for you, $1,000 a month, all this money and free services, free healthcare, free phone service, and so on. I'll go over those details. But anyway, that person then qualifies for everything, right? And so you take all the money and services you can get from the government for free, and that's legal to do. And everything that's in your trust, right? That just comes and goes out of the trust. You don't own it, you're just trustee, and that's the hack. It's that simple. This is legal to do. Been doing it for a long time. I've been proven I do it. All the students here at Liberty Aid Academy do it. And so that's what we do. And so the answer is yes. Your person can get that money, right? It's not you. And so, whatever, it's not at a threshold. SSI isn't at a threshold where, it's going to create taxes or nothing like that, right? It may cut down on your EBT, maybe, you know what I mean? But you're getting all these free government money and services, right? And that's it. That's what we do. And that proves you have nothing. And so you're judgment proof too. You, i.e., your person, which has nothing, is judgment proof. It's wonderful. There's so many pieces of this puzzle of this financial scam we're under, this Ponzi scheme, right? Of the government stealing everything. Finally, right? Because there are three options, right? There are only three options with interaction with the government and money. There are three options and only three options. One, right? You give them money. That's horrible, right? We don't give them any more money. That ends. Two, right? Nothing happens. They don't give us money. We don't give them money. Okay, that's better than most people have it, but that's not optimal. Or three, the government gives us money and services. That's what this creates. Finally, we're getting some payback up in here. And you give the government nothing. That's it. And that's legal to do. Okay. Great question about the SSI payment. I hope that answered it and why it's legal to do. Gee, will the trust help me with if I owe the IRS? Of course, because you don't owe the IRS, as I just explained. Your person does. It doesn't have anything. It doesn't have any revenue stream. Doesn't have any assets anymore. It has nothing, right? So what's the IRS going to do? It doesn't have anything. There's no money to get, right? The IRS is thieves. They are thieves. They know what's in the bank accounts. And if your person doesn't have anything and no assets, why are the thieves going to come after you? You see? Because they know what you own, right? Under that corporation that you think of as you. You said you, but it's not you. It's your person. Everything goes in the trust, and the IRS is instantly foiled, and they know it because they give the EIN for this. You see what I'm saying? So they give you this designation. They realize you beat them. So why are they going to come after you? They never do. This beats the IRS every single time, right? I've had people come to me that the IRS says owes millions to them, and all of a sudden, over. It's done. That's people even in lawsuits under the IRS. It's instantly over. It instantly ends any lawsuits during this. What the IRS says they're owed money. It's over. It's done. That's it. Yep. Good question. And that's why. Same reason. You see, you don't owe. Your person does. It doesn't have anything. Instantly, the IRS gets nothing. Judgment proof. They get nothing. Zero. Nothing. Good question. Thank you for that. So after I experienced the big crash, that everybody says is the '08 crash, I got crashed at the end of '06. Um, I was like, I started beating the bankers. I started fixing my credit by getting everything off my credit because the bank doesn't sign any documents. So, you know, they never lend any money. They never had the asset. They just create money on the spot, not lending money. They just create it on the spot. That's what happens in the USA. And they never sign a document. The bank never signs a document, so there's no contract. No contract, no debt. And so I teach people how to get out of debt, and I've been doing that successfully since 2012 with proof. And I'm bringing that back. That's going to become a part of the McCagg Mastery Trust bundle and also an individual course, debt forgiveness. That's going back on the website on March 1st. Okay. So, but that's what I've been doing since 2012. And I've been doing it on another website. It's going fine still. So I'm bringing it back into the bundle. And then, see, I began helping others after I got that proof. Let's get rid of your debt and everything. And then after I did that for a number of years, very successfully, and I still am, come 2016, I was like, I've been working on a solution all that time. Like, how do you keep your money safe and your assets safe that you do have, And that's when I found the In God We Trust, which is a trust. And so I'm like, well, if you can operate a trust and say it's the government and be tax-free and everything, so can everyone else. And so in 2016, I created this trust. And everyone's been using this successfully ever since, never paying any taxes, nothing like that. Gee, I was thinking about filing for bankruptcy now, but now with the trust, I'm not. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know, filing a bankruptcy, there, you know, you may want to do it not for obviously the IRS is, no one's getting any money. Period. Everything goes in a trust. If they say, "Oh, you owe the bank, the IRS, blah blah blah," a list of players, right? That say, "Oh, you owe you," i.e., your person, says, your person owes us money. Well, no one's getting a penny, period. No one's getting a penny from any debt situation that your person has. No one's getting a penny. No one's getting a penny. That's it. Everything's in trust. No one's getting a penny. Doesn't even matter if they get a judgment. They're not getting a penny. Can't get blood from a stone. Person has nothing. Period. End of. Okay. So that solves the problem. The reason you might want to do a bankruptcy, just consider it, is if you maybe do a bankruptcy and decide to do it and it doesn't cost you much money or headache or nothing like that, and if your person qualifies to do it because there are rules about it, then you may be able to get back into the credit game a little quicker. Maybe you could use my debt forgiveness stuff too. That's another option, right, to get your credit report clear. But maybe it's an option. You may choose to do a bankruptcy, which you could get back in the credit game maybe a little earlier with some creditors, maybe. So, why do we get credit? What's the reason to get credit? To build up as much credit as possible, buy a bunch of gold coins, and pay nothing, right? Get at least 100 grand, maybe a couple 100 grand. I've been teaching this for a while. And then what? After 7 years, worst case scenario, if you don't clear your credit at all, which you could do, worst case scenario, 7 years later, your credit's clean, do it again. That's all legal in the USA, right? Is take their money. Take their money. Who's got the money? The banks, the credit cards. So you take their money, it's legal. Completely legal, and they teach how to do that, right? Take their money. That's all. See, why? This is not amoral. What they're doing as bankers and as a government, that's amoral and unethical, right? Oh, vote for us. Man, if voting was real, they wouldn't let you do it. That's just, Mark Twain quote, but it's true, right? They don't count up votes. What are you kidding me? Right? Privacy. We can't let anybody know. We can't let anybody know. It's privacy, right? We can't let you know that you voted. What happens if you get like caught with weed in a state where it's illegal? Next day, your face is plastered all over the internet. Hey, this guy's a criminal. This lady's a criminal. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Privacy, give me a break. They don't have any privacy issues with us. They immediately like treat us like crap, don't they? Yeah, they don't. Privacy's a joke up in here. So it's not for privacy. It's because they never count the votes. In God We Trust is a trust. Are you trustee? No, you're not. So they're not counting your vote. That's it. What are you kidding me? What are you, children? No, come on. What? Count votes. Give me a break. Oh, so what? So the idea is you vote for us, and hey, great, we're going to manage the country. Okay, let's see if that's true. So the country, we have our own country, USA. Okay, cool, cool. And so we have the biggest military that exists, like bigger than the rest of the militaries combined in Earth, right? We're bigger than all of y'all. So if you're a government and this is the United States, so you own all the land, right? Because it's a country. So you're the government. You own all the land, right? You own it all. You control it all. Why would we be paying for real estate? You own it all. Like, why would we pay anyone? How come we don't have all the housing and land for free? What are you talking about? How would we pay somebody for land and houses? Like, how would that be possible? And how does the government, quote, owe money. You print dollars. Where's the middleman? What do you mean? You owe money? Because what? If I were president, if you were president, right? And you're running a country with the biggest military, somebody says, "Hey, you owe us money." Dial up the phone. "Hey, military, somebody says we owe money, so go murder them all." End of story. Click. That's it. What? And where their building is, they send us a bill from an address that we owe them money. Okay, well, they say we're in debt to them. Okay, well, make sure the building's gone and within 24 hours and the grass is planted and the sprinkler's running. Let's erase them all from the earth. What? We owe you money? How is that possible? We print money. The government prints money, so they just pay. Print more money. Pay. How could they owe anyone? It's the dumbest story. It's childish. How could we owe money for housing? How? Right? You own the whole electrical grid. How can we owe money for electricity? You own all the real estate where farms are, right? You own it all. You're the country, right? How can we owe money for food? What? What are you talking about? It's illogical. The whole thing is a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. So when people are like, "Well, I don't know if I want to use my person to get money back from the government." So what are you talking about? They stole everything. And then they gave it away to their friends who you now owe money to. At least get back what you can legally. That's what I teach how to do. Legally, I'm an accountant. Hey, this is how you legally use the system in place. I didn't create the system. I'm an accountant. Accountant is supposed to go, "Hey, here's the loophole, everybody in." That's what I do. That's all I do. These are the laws that they created. We didn't create them. This is how you exploit them to your benefit. That's all I'm doing. That's what an accountant does. I'm just better than all the other accountants. And that's it. Okay. So, there's no moral issue. Like I was saying before, this is all copyrighted. Anyone else, trying to give you a trust online that can get you out of taxes, first of all, they stole it from me. It's copyrighted. And second of all, they don't even have a college degree, let alone an MBA and a master's in accounting and over 30 years business experience. And, since 2012, I've been doing this school and teaching people successfully with testimonials. Everyone else is lying and wrecking people's finances. Okay, so let's talk about free cash and services that you get. Let's be detailed. EBT, food stamps, right? Your person gets it, it has nothing. That's almost $300 a month. So that's $3,600 a year for the rest of your life. Real money with food prices. Am I right? Real money. That's per individual in your household using this trust. That's a lot of money. That's real money given food prices. And remember, this makes you judgment proof. Okay, how about a free smartphone? They're giving away a free smartphone. That's right, free smartphone. No problem, right? You like that? How about free cell phone service with unlimited everything? Never get a bill. That's right. My cell phone I have, and I never get a bill. I get free, unlimited text, talk, and data, unlimited, and I never get a bill. It's impossible to go over. You never get billed. The government, it's a free service that my person, not me, qualifies for. How about free internet? You could get free internet. How about, as we said before, SSI and or SSD every month, month after month? Call that $1,000, right? I mean, anyone qualifies for that amount of money. $1,000 roughly per month. How's that's real money, right? Because these courses today, before March 1st, all bundled together, are only $14.97. I mean, what a joke! How inexpensive this is. In 4 days, it'll go up to $34.97. Okay, so you really, really should think about getting this today, tomorrow, very soon. Okay. How about free health insurance? How about qualifying for free health insurance that the government issues? Free health insurance, does that matter? Pretty good. How about free housing? That's right. Free housing, that's been very successful for many people using this trust. Free housing. Anybody want some free housing? That's right. Section 8 Your person has nothing, so you qualify for Section 8, pay all your insurance. I mean, insurance, all your rent, my bad, all your rent for free. How about that? Free housing. How about that? How about free college and graduate school? Anyone want to go to college and graduate school for free? Right? I'm breaking this whole, poor rich thing. Want to be rich? Want to get a license? Want to get a law degree and a law license? Want to get an MD, right? License? You want to be a doctor, lawyer, psychiatrist, accountant, on and on and on. Yeah, your right, not you, your person qualifies to get financial aid from the federal government and never pay a penny and still have perfect credit. That's right. You didn't know you don't have to pay your student loans back. Your federal student loans don't have to be paid back if your person, right? It's not your student loans. Your person qualifies to never pay student loans, never pay student loans, never pay student loans ever, and still have perfect credit. Right? It qualifies under the SAVE program. We teach you how to do all that. How about coming March 1st, the foreclosure success course is going to be individually up and in the bundle. How about you're in foreclosure and you don't want to lose your home? How about that? How about you don't lose your home? How about no one that uses this method ever has their home seized by foreclosure? No one ever. How about those things? Any of them sound interesting to you? I love beating the government, eh? By using their own rules. Jackie, welcome to replay. Okay. Uh, I don't know what that means, but we're not on replay here. Uh, so, how about state and federal tax exemptions? All right. Pay zero IRS taxes, as I was saying. No IRS filing. Okay. Jackie, thank you very much. Okay. Uh, how about zero estate taxes? How about never paying estate taxes? How about zero personal taxes? How about never having to pay any personal taxes ever again? How about that? How about zero property taxes? You got some property taxes for your real estate? How about you make them go away? You can do that with the trust. How about you wanna homeschool your children, but they say, "Oh, you gotta send them to school." How about you get them exempt from having to do that? How about a vaccine exemption? I taught that back when it meant a lot, but it still has meaning, right? How about no jail and no detainment? Can't go to jail, can't be detained ever. Works 100% of the time. How about that? Anybody need that? How about zero capital gains taxes? How about zero inheritance taxes? How about zero internet taxes? How about zero state taxes? Any of that sound good to you? That's what this trust gets you in the courses in the McKeag Mastery Bundle. I teach how to do all of that. Works for everyone. Yay. Real stuff with testimonials works for everyone. Okay, and you're like, well, I don't know, the government might need my tax money. How about in 1984, Ronald Reagan, one of the presidents of the USA, revamped the entire tax code, right? And this is what he said as a quote, your president said about how much they need your tax money from the IRS. This is a quote. 100% of taxes that are collected are absorbed by interest on the federal debt. In other words, all individual income tax revenues are gone before one nickel is spent on the services taxpayers expect from government. You didn't know that, did you? Well, that's what your president said about it. Guess what? They don't use your tax money to pay for any services at the government. That's your president telling you that word for word. Okay. Secret number one with the trust, you can protect any asset no matter how big or small it is. Secret number two, the process is free to do and it works fast in securing your assets. Secret number three, you don't have to be a lawyer or a legal expert. You get a shortcut, right? I teach you how to do all of this. You don't have to know anything. Okay, so secret number one, you can secure anything, your money, right? get a bank account, it's in the trust name, all your cash money, all your investments, all that, all my stocks, all my bonds, all my investments, all safe in the trust. Any vehicle, anything with a title, your car, your mobile home, your boat, right? It's never at risk anymore. It's in the trust. Your home, any real estate can go into the trust and be exempt from real estate taxes. Your business, anyone run any kind of a business whatsoever and have to pay a penny to the IRS, well, guess what? Use a trust instead of an LLC or what have you, and you never pay the IRS a single penny. That's it. And you never fill out a form to the IRS. That's it. No property taxes, right, Tim? Good stuff. Secret number two is fast and free to do. We teach you how to do this. It's only a couple days maximum of education. You fill out the documents, you get your EIN, you go open your bank account, done. Takes a couple days maximum. You could like get this today in a few days. You'd open up your trust, and that's it. You're doing all this. Secret number three, so easy, anyone can do it. You don't need any special skills, okay? You really don't. I teach you how to do it. You do it yourself. It's a piece of cake. And we have an online private forum called The Classroom. I'm the only moderator. It comes with your donation for your courses. And then you're in there, and I'm there to answer any questions you have. Really simple. So, how easy is the process? Right? You watch the video, you read and sign the document, you get an EIN, you go to the bank, and that's it. They give you a debit card, you put your money in there. That's it. The hack is done. So, really, it's a piece of cake. This has worked for thousands of people since 2016. This trust has been working 8 years. Well, what if there's a problem? There's no problem for anyone. We're doing everything that's completely legal. No one's had a single hassle, a hiccup, nothing. Okay. This is copyrighted with the United States government, right? Copyright.gov. I have copyrighted this information work. Zero problems with anyone. And guess what? The wealthy elite have been telling you about this for years, right? How about remember the Chappaquiddick incident years ago with Senator Ted Kennedy, right? Uh, he was driving a car, he's drunk, and he has a passenger, and the poor young lady dies in some horrible drunk driving incident by Senator Ted Kennedy when he's young. And so the family is irate, of course. You murdered our child. And so, they tried criminal charges. The Kennedys pay off and no criminal charges happen. And then they're like, fine, we'll go after you for money because you're supposed to be rich. And guess what? They got a judgment against the Kennedys, but the Kennedys had no money. It was all in trust. So they paid zero. Your judgment proof, just like the Kennedys, prove you could be judgment proof by using this type of trust. Jackie, I've never heard any of this in my life. Eyes open. Good, good. Glad you made it. I've been doing this for over a decade. So they really like to hide the truth. But here I am. Vice President Nelson Rockefeller, right? The Rockefellers use trusts, obviously, and they're the most famous family in history for using trusts. And what's the quote attributed to Vice President Nelson Rockefeller? The secret to success is own nothing, control everything. That's right. You're just trustee. It's all in a trust. You have nothing. That's it. You, meaning your person. You have nothing. It's in the trust. It's not mine. Haha. It's a little hack that super wealthy is. And guess what? I'm an accountant. I tell everyone about it. I teach everyone how to do it. It's super simple. Of course, it's simple. Because what? What are the wealthy elite? They're super, yeah, you're going to say super evil. Of course, you're right. But also, they're super evil and super lazy. Super lazy. If you guess super lazy, you're right. They're super lazy, right? They just want to be out on their yacht. They're just be doing nothing all day. Am I right? So, right, the IRS says you pay no taxes, you fill out no forms. So, when like Trump and Obama and all the presidents, like, they go, "Oh, we want to see your taxes." Everybody's like, "Let's see your taxes." And they go, "Well, my accountant says I can't show them to you." They don't follow it up by saying, "Because I don't have any taxes to show you," right? Because I don't fill in any forms, and neither does my accountant. And that's that. I never owned anything. The trust owns everything, and I'm a trustee. 100% correct, Jackie. That's it. That's simple. That's it. Right? President Trump, right? He got a big trust from his father, right? And he's had 6 bankruptcies, right, that have made him millions. He starts another company, gets a lot of credit, starts some projects, takes the cash, dumps it into his trust, and then bankrupts whatever entity over there. That's legal. I teach you how to do it. Yay. The president's doing it. What? You remember when he's talking to Hillary Clinton and she's like, "You never pay any taxes." He's like, "Hey, that's right. I just use the system." He's like, "Yeah, I don't pay any taxes. That's right. Well, you could do it too." This is how he does it. Warren Buffett, right? The super wealthy, i.e., super evil, right? If you're just hoarding billions of dollars and don't care about the homeless, you're super evil. Yes, they're super evil, super lazy. And Warren Buffett publicly admits in a quote, he pays less in taxes than his secretary. Who says that? I have billions and I'm evil. Okay, great. Well, guess what? You can use the same system yourself, okay? Works for 100% of the people. This is super quick to do because they're super lazy, right? So I made it easy. You don't need to be a lawyer. You just sign the documents, get the EIN, that's done. It's free to do. You just have to, you pay for the courses, but then all the process is free to do. They give you money and you give them nothing, you see? And so it's super quick. This information, I don't waste your time with a lot of blah, 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 right? You can do it in the time you're listening to this hour. You get the information, print out your document, get your EIN, make your bank account appointment, and there you go. I talk about this, for hours on end, but the doing of it is super easy and super quick, right? Old habits die hard, right? You're programming, hey, slave, don't even think about it. You can't get out of death and taxes. Hey, you heard the quote, we market like crazy. Well, they get out of taxes. Why don't you? Right? It's legal to do. I have proof for many years. Here I am live. I'm not doing anything illegal. Everything's legal. Go look at our testimonials, right? Look at Dee Dee. This is a quote, this is part of her testimonial. You saved my life, even though it doesn't look like much has changed, everything has changed, right? You're not reporting, you're not doing anything. You have a debit card to a bank account. You're the only trustee. That's it. You're using the same bank. That's it. You can, Jackie, you can shield my money from the government. Exactly. You can shield your money from the government. Yes, that's right. By being in a trust and you're just trustee. It's not my money. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that simple. Yes, yes, correct, Jackie. Go watch Greg's testimony. We have so many. Liberty Aid Academy's support, this is a quote from it. Liberty Aid Academy's support has been vital in the creation of this trust. Any questions or concerns they answered. The whole community has been a big support. The proverbial weight or fear has been lifted and will be continuing with all of John's work. Thank you. And you did, and success. Yay. And again, a private online forum comes as a student with your donation. You get on there, you log in. I'm the only moderator. Hey, I got this question. We have all these different topics in there. This has been around for years. You can read everybody else's successes, questions, answers. Pretty much everyone has asked everything already, but I'm on there. If you got a question, I'll answer it. Go watch UV's testimonial. She says, it was simple for me to open up a trust. It's very simple as long as you follow Jack's step-by-step instructions. That's it. Ron Morrow. John, we love you. Love you too, Ron. God bless you. God bless you too, Ron. Liberty Aid Trust is powerful. All our other assets were seized, but everything in the trust was left untouched. That's right. Go check out Cena and her husband, who is a military vet. Uh, Watch them get the hack. They built up their credit, cleared their credit, got some money on a credit card, used it on a down payment on land, erased their debt, and got 40 acres in Montana for free with tax exempt. Got it all for free. The whole thing, the entire process was free with this knowledge. This is your opportunity when the prices are down in 4 more days, and that's it. Prices are really going up because really people get on here all the time. I paid $15,000 for a trust, and I didn't get support like you give. Exactly. Well, we have professionals working here, and we really need to go up with the prices. We kept them super low for a long time. We helped a lot of people. Now I'm adding more courses and more help, and so the support and the team and so on to support all that information. It's just, we're going to get paid more. And so this is an opportunity to get in before that date. Okay. So why do you think you can't do this? Reason number one, I don't think I can do it. Well, anyone can do it. As I said, thousands of our students have done this successfully. All of this is legal. All of it works for everyone. And I proved mine first, and you can watch all the testimonies. Reason number two, I'm too nervous. Well, you can't fail. It's all legal. So get rid of your programming. Quit being a slave and go look at the testimonials and go, look, this is legal, right? All the wealthy elite are doing this and laughing in your face. How about you laugh in their face and take all their money? How about that instead? How about everything costs a lot of money? How about you quit paying for so much money for all this stuff we got to pay for that we shouldn't even be paying for? Right? Oh, it's our country. What? You got to pay for housing, electricity, food. What are you talking about? How's it our country? We got to pay for everything. Reason number thing, I think it's too expensive. Are you giving me a break? This has the best return on investment ROI of anything you could possibly invest in your whole entire life. Okay, I'm nothing special, right? I'm an accountant with an MBA, a master's in accounting, a lot of business experience. But I just figured out the system. I just figured it out, right? I don't like the IRS. I don't want them after me. Yet here I am live. They got no problem with this, right? Because it's legal. They give out the EIN, they give out the rules. This is 100% legal. They just like it hidden. And so only the wealthy elite can do it. Well, guess what? I'm unhiding it and have been for more than a decade. It's simple to do all this stuff, okay? I'm not a lawyer. You can do this too. You don't need any special anything, all right? If you need us, contact at liberty8academy.org. Liberty8academy.org, that's where you're going to get all this. You just get online, make your donations. You get an email that says, thanks for the donation. And, click here and give yourself a username and password. You jump in, you're a student. That's it. Start, open up your trust, and the government gets no more money from you, and you start taking money from the government. It's that simple. It works for everyone. 420 Love. Hey, John. Can you please explain what happened with your last claim in Sarasota court against NASA and why you haven't been back for any more cases since credit's clear? They didn't get a nickel, so end of story. What? I took $21,000 from NASA FCU, Federal Credit Union, off a credit card, gave them zero. They come, I went after them to get money. They don't come after me. And I took all their money. What? And now my credit's clear. So that's the end of that. Good question. Thank you for 2011. That's the story. And now I got my credit, my person's credit good again. So what? I could take all a bunch of money again and give them nothing. What? Just wondering. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. I go to court for this stuff if you want to. If you want to shorten the time down from 7 years that you got to wait to clear your credit, you can use my, getting stuff off your credit report methods. That's going up March 1st as a course on Liberty 8 Academy. It'll be available again, and it's going to be a part of the McKeag Mastery Bundle. McKeag Mastery Bundle is just adding all the courses together and giving you over 50% discount on everything. Way over 50% discount. That's all that is. Okay. So it's that simple. And that'll be available again, 420 Love. I just haven't had it up. I've been doing that on another website, ensuring that the payment gateway that I have on Liberty Academy is not going to be having any problems, because they used to give me problems with the bankers used to not like me using their payment gateways when I tell them how to get out of debt. But I've got around that with another payment gateway. So yeah, I'm going to put it back up on Liberty Aid Academy and tell everyone how to do it. What's up? Yeah, that works great. That'll be back around again. It'll be up March 1st again. So if you're interested, that's how you do it. Good question. Thanks for that. 420 Law. Tedelasti Trust. Walton County, Florida, case number, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't know what that means. Thanks. You can get arrested. Oh, so you're CIA agent, aren't you? You're working for the IRS? We get a bug up in here. we get a fear monger. Fear monger. Hey, you can get arrested. Look up the case. Look it up. You should be scared. The sky is falling. Thank you, Chicken Little, for stopping by. Thanks. I got a decade of proof. You haven't even got an actual name on your account. You're so afraid of using your name. You should be afraid. Yeah. The IRS showed up, and guess what? Well, you should be afraid. I love it when the demons show up here. Hey, you should be afraid. Yeah, go look at all the testimonials. So you're so afraid yourself, you don't even have a name on the account. This happens every time I go live. One of the agents gets on here. Hey, well, he says not to be afraid. You have to be afraid. Why am I on here live? Where's the IRS? Oh, they're coming in my door. Ah. Everything I do is legal, or else they'd be like, hey, get him. No, I'm here twice a week live. There's no problems, never has been, for any students or for myself, who they'd love to come in here if it's illegal in some way and arrest me if they do that. And of course they don't. This is fear mongering bullshit. Thanks for stopping by, evil agent. Evil agent 666. Thank you. That'd be a better name for your profile, by the way. Yeah. Jackie, John, you were so right about the programming. Yes, I grew up following the rules. My dad was an Air Force colonel. We grew up doing everything by the book. I do everything by the IRS book too. Uh, I don't think I like the book anymore. Well, the book is just a bunch of slave programming that you're talking about. I follow the IRS code. I'm an accountant, and the proof is in the pudding and the testimonials for everyone. So, and here I am live. Guess what? To settle less trust. What a great name. Trust. It just rolls right off your tongue. There's a case. Trust. You're so clever. Wally County, Florida. Hey. Yeah, over a decade of proof, and you're too scared to put your name on your account of YouTube. They're always stopped by the ages of fear porn. Hey, watch our fear porn here. Case number blah 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 from television blah blah blah. Trust. Look it up. I don't even block them. I'm not even gonna block them out of here, because you have to see that the evil ones are trying to program you. I got proof. Here I am live. Where's the IRS putting handcuffs on me? They're never here. Give me a break. Right? The programming is deep. 420 Love. Trust. Manette Webb and Timothy Lang seized from Miramar Beach, Florida. Hey! That's funny. Oh, you looked them up. You looked them up, huh? And that's their actual names. That's funny. I went to your school, Jack. Yeah. And then what? What? That's you didn't follow my advice, first of all, because it's trust. I recommend everyone has as their first name trust, your name trust, like whatever your person's name is. Like mine would be John McCagg Trust. You could go look it up. It's registered in the state of Florida. Go look it up. It's registered. Florida says it's completely legal. Go look it up. It's on, Secretary of State, John McCagg Trust. Yeah, I ain't hiding nothing. And it's legal to do this. And so I recommend, why do I say, have that as your first name trust? Because you got ID that matches it. You're just like, I'm opening a trust. What's your name of your trust? My name trust. And they're like, oh, come right in. Here you go. And it works perfectly. I don't recommend you have trust. Got arrested. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Never heard from this individual ever. Never heard from this individual ever. They're not following what I say. So whatever. That's what you say, but you got no proof. Why don't you put up a link to your YouTube video that has this proof that you were a student here? And you see, the rule is proof up or shut up. First of all, you didn't take any of my advice. You aren't a student in the classroom. You didn't listen to what I said because you never asked anything. So, no, man, it's just crazy. Yeah, there's no Shannon here. I'm the moderator in the classroom. If anyone needs help, you talk to me. Dig in. What would they have arrested you for? Good question. The plot thins, right? A little bit of a plot hole there. I'm not arrested. Why wouldn't they arrest me, right? For teaching everybody how to do this or following the law. You broke the law, you didn't listen to me. Okay, well, that's on you. Okay, but as long as you follow the instructions, as everyone in the testimonials does, then there's no problems. All right? I don't see why people don't ask me questions and then claim later, hey, we got a problem. All you got to do is ask me a question and I answer in the classroom. That's it. And by the way, the foreclosure stuff has never been on Liberty Aid Academy. It's only going up coming March 1st. It's not even on there, right? It's not even on there. But I've been testing it and had so much success. Go watch the testimonials. That now I'm going to put it up there because it's a real thing for people. People need that help to not have their homes seized. And by the way, in a foreclosure case, they don't arrest anyone, right? It's nothing illegal. There's no debtor prison. They don't have that in the USA. What happens is they make you leave the home in a foreclosure if they're able to seize it, which I teach people how it's not seized. So they don't arrest people. They simply steal your home from fake debt, right? The bank never signs a document. They're never owed their mortgage. They just send out the cops to steal your home against their own laws. They don't arrest anyone. They just steal the home. There's no arrests made. Give me a break. If you did lose your home, hey, I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you would use my methods and got in touch with me because it's been something I've been working on because I got foreclosed on myself in '07, and that's why I take such a difficult journey on of helping people with foreclosure because it's incredibly difficult to beat them, and they wrecked my family and ruined my family. I didn't have this information. That's why I spend time on it. That's why I help people with it. I wouldn't have to do it. I don't have to do that stuff. This trust is amazing. I don't have to get into that work. I just do it to help people because the banks are evil and so is the government. So I teach how to use the rules to beat them. That's all. It's not even a part of the work on Liberty Aid Academy now. I'm bringing it back on, right? It was over on JesusChristTrust.net. I'm bringing it back on Liberty Aid Academy because it really does help people who are in an extremely difficult situation that I've been in myself. So I do try and help people with that. But it's not anything that messes up the trust or nothing like that. It's just an add on. Jackie, what you were saying is I can be free from the government's tyranny by using the government's rules. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what the wealthy elite do. Yeah, I love your proof that you have too. Thank you, Tigin. Jackie, absolutely correct. It's pure artistry. Yes. And it works for everyone. I just followed their rules. That's all I did. The foreclosure thing is an extra thing that I try and help people out with, but it has nothing to do with, whether the trust works and all the other hacks and stuff like that. That's just an extremely difficult situation that some individuals face that I also take the time to put my neck on the line to help people because it happened to me. And it's extremely hard to help with that, right? It's just an extra thing that I help out with. And I've had success with, so why wouldn't I tell people about the success? Why would the IRS be involved with a foreclosure? It don't make no sense to me. I've never seen that ever in my entire life. The IRS arrests someone for a foreclosure. Like, what are you talking about? The banks do things at foreclosure, not the IRS. And they come and steal your home, and that's the end of it. No, it's not true. Who is this agent, right? It's a whole bunch of different courses, and it is a trust document with instructions, and that's part of our teaching. So, don't like that I'm getting over on the government, eh? Government supporter. Anyway, whatever. It proves that I'm real that somebody's always on here, never uses their name, right? Oh, and has no proof. And I don't get rid of them because what? There's always going to be somebody trying to fear point you out of the truth. I don't delete any of these evildoers that have no proof. I have proof. That's the difference. I have proof. The school has proof. Proof up or shut up, right? Showing a case with the IR, I mean, sorry. All right, so you got 4 more days, everyone. I'm coming to the end of the hour here. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. There's always someone evil. There's always an evildoer up here trying to, hey, don't do it. These agents are quite entertaining. We're waiting for an answer. What were you arrested for, right? Well, that's what I'm saying. When the IRS arrested someone in a foreclosure case where the bank come, it's like, that's quite a fairy tale. Hmm. What were you really doing, by the way? I mean, can't do evil stuff under a trust. You can't break the law. You're arrested for trespassing. Okay, whatever. So you were arrested and you're out the next day. Okay, very good. Okay, not a big deal. It's a third-degree misdemeanor with a small fine. Not out the next day, uh-huh.